Have you ever found yourself sitting on the toilet longer than you'd like, wondering why things just aren't moving like they used to? Maybe you've tried drinking more water, maybe you've even taken those little fiber pills from the pharmacy, but still, nothing seems to make a lasting difference. And let's be honest, it's frustrating. Not just physically uncomfortable, but mentally exhausting too. Constipation after 60 can feel like an unwelcome guest that just won't leave, no matter how politely you ask. But here's the good news, it doesn't have to be that way. You don't have to accept this as your new normal. The truth is, one of the most powerful ways to get things moving again isn't found in a medicine bottle. It's on your plate. And I mean that quite literally. What you eat every day has a direct impact on how your digestive system behaves. And the best part? Some of the most effective foods are simple, natural, and maybe even already in your kitchen. Today, we're going to walk through 5 specific foods that can help your body get back into its natural rhythm. No harsh laxatives, no complicated regimens. Just real, nourishing foods that gently wake up your gut and help things flow smoothly again. Let's start with one of the most underrated helpers out there, kiwi. Now, you might be surprised by that. You probably think of kiwi as a sweet little green fruit that shows up on fruit platters or breakfast buffets. But inside that fuzzy skin is something truly special. Kiwi contains a unique enzyme called actinidin that helps break down proteins in your digestive system. It's also packed with fiber, especially soluble fiber, which acts like a sponge in your intestines, holding onto water and making your stools softer and easier to pass. What's really interesting is that kiwi works differently than prunes or other high-fiber foods. Instead of just pushing everything through your system like a broom, it supports the whole digestive process from top to bottom. Some studies even show that eating 2 kiwis a day can significantly reduce the number of days you feel constipated. And the best part? It tastes wonderful, and it won't leave you feeling bloated or gassy the way some fiber supplements do. Now, speaking of foods that help without causing discomfort, let's talk about oats. Not the sugary instant packets that taste more like dessert than breakfast, but real, whole oats. Maybe you already enjoy a bowl of oatmeal in the morning, and if so, you're already doing your gut a huge favor. Oats are full of beta-glucan, a special kind of soluble fiber that helps form a gentle, gel-like substance in your intestines. This not only softens things up but also feeds the good bacteria in your gut. Here's something many people don't realize, your gut is like a garden. If you want it to bloom, you have to feed it the right stuff. And beta-glucan is like compost for the good bacteria. It helps them grow strong and do their job properly, breaking down waste and keeping your digestive system running smoothly. But maybe the best thing about oats is how versatile they are. You can make them into porridge, bake them into muffins, sprinkle them on yogurt, or blend them into smoothies. However you like them, just aim to get a good portion into your routine most days. It's not about being perfect. It's about being consistent. Now that we've talked about the soft and soothing help from kiwi and oats, let's move on to something a little more colorful, and that's berries. Strawberries, raspberries, blackberries, take your pick. These little gems are packed with both fiber and water, 2 of the most important ingredients for easing constipation naturally. Unlike dried fruits that can actually dehydrate you if you're not careful, fresh berries add moisture to your system, which helps everything glide along more easily. And don't forget, berries are also loaded with antioxidants that support overall gut health. That means you're not only helping your digestion, you're also nourishing your immune system, your skin, even your brain. It's a win-win-win. If you're thinking, but fresh berries are expensive, you're not wrong, and that's where frozen berries come in. They're picked at peak ripeness and frozen right away, locking in all that good stuff. Just toss a handful into your oatmeal, blend them into a smoothie, or let them thaw and add to a bowl of yogurt. They're simple, they're affordable, and they work wonders for your gut. Now, as we continue our conversation, you'll notice a theme emerging: nature knows best. These aren't exotic superfoods or trendy ingredients. They're everyday foods that have stood the test of time, and your body knows how to use them. Sometimes, the answer to something that's been bothering you for months, or even years, isn't complicated at all. It's just been overlooked. By the time we finish this conversation, you'll have a little toolkit of foods you can trust. Not just because someone on the internet said so, but because your body responds. Because one morning, you'll realize you didn't feel bloated. You didn't sit in the bathroom forever. You just felt normal. And when you're over 60, sometimes normal feels like a miracle. So, now that we've uncovered the gentle power of kiwi, the gut-friendly strength of oats, and the moisture-rich magic of berries, let's keep this going. Let's look at the next delicious food that can help you feel light, regular, and fully yourself again. If you're still watching and feel that these insights are meaningful, please type number 2 in the comments to let me know you're still with me. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I warmly invite you to do so, and don't forget to turn on the bell, so you won't miss any of our upcoming videos designed to uplift, inform, and inspire. Your support truly means a lot. It's what keeps us going and allows us to continue sharing thoughtful, helpful content just for you. Now, let's continue this journey together. Now that we've talked about kiwi, oats, and berries, let's turn our attention to a food that might not look glamorous, but it works like magic behind the scenes. I'm talking about beans. Yes, good old-fashioned beans. Whether it's black beans, lentils, chickpeas, or kidney beans, these humble little legumes are a digestive powerhouse, especially for people over 60. You see, as we age, our digestive system naturally slows down a bit. Muscles in the intestines aren't quite as strong, and sometimes we're not moving as much as we used to. That can lead to everything backing up inside. But fiber, especially the kind found in beans, helps keep things moving. Not only do beans provide both soluble and insoluble fiber, which together form a perfect team, but they also give your body a steady, plant-based protein source that supports overall health. And here's the best part, beans are incredibly satisfying. When you eat a bowl of lentil soup or add a scoop of black beans to your salad, you stay full longer. That helps you avoid those mid-afternoon cravings for processed snacks that don't help your digestion at all. Plus, beans help stabilize blood sugar, reduce cholesterol, and even support heart health, a huge bonus when you're trying to take care of your whole body, not just your gut. I know some folks worry that beans might cause gas or discomfort, but here's a tip: if you're new to eating them regularly, start small. Even just a couple of spoonfuls at lunch each day can begin to make a difference. And as your gut adjusts, you'll likely notice that those side effects start to fade away, leaving you with all the benefits and none of the worry. Now let's talk about a food that's so simple, yet so effective, it's often overlooked: chia seeds. These tiny little seeds may not look like much, but when it comes to constipation relief, they punch way above their weight. Chia seeds are loaded with fiber, especially soluble fiber, and they have a unique ability to absorb water and swell up like little sponges. When you eat them, they create a gel-like texture in your digestive tract, helping to bulk up and soften your stool. That means everything can move through your system more easily and gently, without strain or discomfort. For many people, adding chia seeds to their routine has been a total game changer. And it's so easy to do. Just add a spoonful or two into your morning yogurt, blend them into your smoothie, or stir them into oatmeal. You can even make a simple chia pudding with a bit of milk or plant-based milk and let it sit overnight. By morning, you'll have a cool, creamy, digestion-friendly treat that's ready to eat. Now, I get it. Some people are hesitant to try new textures or add things to their food they're not used to. But think of chia seeds like a secret ingredient. You don't need much, and they don't have a strong taste. But what they do inside your body, that's where the magic happens. And over time, you may find your whole digestive system working better, more consistently, without any need for over-the-counter meds or uncomfortable bathroom moments. Another great thing about chia seeds is that they also provide omega-3 fatty acids, which are great for your heart and your brain. So while you're taking care of your gut, you're also supporting your long-term health in other ways. It's one of those small changes that ripple outward into something much bigger. By now, you might be thinking, okay, I've heard of fiber before, but I didn't realize these specific foods could make such a difference. And that's exactly the point. When we hear advice like eat more fiber, it's often too vague to act on. But when you know exactly which foods can help and how to use them, you're empowered to take real, practical steps that improve your life. That's what this video is all about. It's not about perfect diets or trendy health fads. It's about small, everyday choices that work with your body, not against it. And most importantly, choices that make you feel good, not just today, but consistently. There's something really special that happens when you start to feel more in control of your health again. It's not just about going to the bathroom regularly, it's about waking up feeling lighter, moving through your day with more ease, and not having that bloated, sluggish feeling weighing you down. When your gut is happy, everything feels a little easier. You sleep better. You eat better. You move better. It all connects. And if you've been struggling silently, thinking this is just part of getting older, I want to tell you, no, it doesn't have to be. Your body still listens. It still responds. You just have to give it the right tools. And those tools? They don't have to be expensive or complicated. They might already be sitting in your kitchen, waiting to be used. So, now we've talked about the gentle power of beans and the gut-soothing magic of chia seeds. And remember how we started with kiwi, oats, and berries? These 5 foods work together like a dream team for your digestion. You don't have to eat them all in one day, or even every day. But rotating them into your meals regularly? That's where you'll begin to notice real change. Next, we'll wrap up this conversation with a few final thoughts to help you feel confident and motivated moving forward, because your journey to feeling light, regular, and energized is just beginning. If you've ever felt like your body is holding on to things it should have let go of days ago, you're not alone. But now that you've discovered the gentle power of foods like kiwi, oats, berries, beans, and chia seeds, there's one final piece of the puzzle I want to talk about: how you bring it all together into your daily life in a way that feels natural, not forced. Because the truth is, habits only stick when they fit your lifestyle. It's not about overhauling everything overnight or trying to be perfect. It's about finding small routines that feel good, that make sense, and that you actually look forward to. Maybe that's starting your morning with a bowl of warm oatmeal topped with a handful of berries and a spoonful of chia. Or maybe it's tossing some beans into your lunch salad or soup. These little shifts create big waves over time. And here's something I've heard from a lot of people your age. Many of them thought constipation was just something they had to accept after 60. They tried laxatives, teas, and other quick fixes, only to be left feeling frustrated, bloated, and still irregular. But when they gave their bodies the nourishment it was asking for, the kind of fiber, hydration, and natural balance found in real food, that's when things started to change. Now, that doesn't mean things turn around instantly. If your digestive system has been sluggish for a while, it might take a week or 2 of consistency before you notice real results. But it will happen. You'll wake up one day and realize you feel lighter, less uncomfortable. Your belly isn't swollen by the end of the day. You're going more regularly, and with less effort. That's your body saying thank you. And I want to say something else that might not be said enough. This kind of change is a form of self-respect. It's about choosing to feel better because you deserve to feel better. Just because we've passed 60, 70, or even 80, doesn't mean we stop listening to what our bodies need. In fact, it's more important than ever. You've made it this far, and your body has been with you every step of the way. Now's the time to support it in return. It's also a great moment to invite your family into the journey. If you live with your spouse, your kids, or even grandchildren, making meals together that include these fiber-rich, digestive-friendly foods is a beautiful way to connect. Imagine sitting down together for a simple, nourishing dinner, a lentil stew, some roasted vegetables, a fruit bowl for dessert. Not only are you caring for your own gut health, but you're also setting an example for those around you. And if you live alone, even better, because you get to decide exactly what works for you. You can make your food just the way you like it, eat at your own pace, and really tune into how it makes you feel. You might even start to look forward to those meals in a whole new way. Another thing that helps tremendously is staying hydrated. Fiber needs water to work properly, especially the kind from chia seeds and oats. So as you start bringing these foods into your day, don't forget to drink a little more water, too. It doesn't have to be fancy, just a glass when you wake up, one with lunch, and one or two in the evening can make all the difference. And don't underestimate the power of movement. Even gentle stretching, walking around the house, or light gardening helps your digestive system stay active. It doesn't need to be intense. Just regular. Moving your body moves your bowels, plain and simple. I know this video is all about food, but really, it's about quality of life. Nobody wants to feel heavy, bloated, or uncomfortable day after day. And you don't have to. You now have 5 simple, natural tools that can change how your body works, how you feel, and how you live. That's powerful. So as we wrap up, let's take a moment to celebrate you. You're not sitting back and waiting for things to get worse. You're learning, growing, and taking action. That's inspiring. And if you've ever thought, it's too late to change, I hope this video has shown you that it's never too late. Your body is still capable of healing, of adjusting, of thriving. And if this video helped you in any way, I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below and share your favorite tip, or tell us which of these 5 foods you're excited to try. We're all in this together, and your story might just encourage someone else who's feeling stuck. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. There's so much more to come, simple, effective tips to help you feel your best at any age. Here's to feeling lighter, healthier, and more at ease in your own body. You've got this, and we're here cheering you on every step of the way. Until next time, take care and keep nourishing yourself. You deserve it.